All right, welcome to Mindset Monday. I'm actually joining from, let me show you. I'm joining from the softball fields. McKinley is in T-ball. She's 6 and she's in T-ball. And they, of course, we just got their schedule last week and it's games every Monday. So you guys will be seeing me at the ball fields a lot. But I'm excited you guys join us tonight. If you didn't hear, we kind of had a change of plans. We were going to talk all about TikTok tonight, but our guest speaker changed to next week because she has a bunch of stuff that came up. So we are blessed with the presence of James. You guys all know James. He's on every Monday. Last week, he started sharing about Post My Party, and he blew my mind with it because I've used Visly before. And Visly was, I mean, it was an okay system, but there was like you couldn't post to certain pages. It had to be a group, and there was like a lot of times it would be marked as spam, and things like that. And so he he started showing he started showing us Post My Party, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So we asked if he would come share tonight with you guys. So let me tell you a little bit about James. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. So let me pull up my little notes. All right, James is a licensed travel agent advisor by day and has been a Scentsy consultant for less than a year. He invited himself to a friend sip and sniff event and fell in love with the product, especially Just Breathe. And he fell in love with the company, a family environment where we push each other up and it's not a competition. He achieved the Shooting Star, Sensational Start Level 1 and 2, and has also received the Shooting Star Trainer Award. His method of operation is to work smarter, not harder. And I mean, James, you guys, he is truly awesome. Like he is so good at what he does. His goal right now, I think, is to earn the incentive trip. And so he is booking parties left and right. And I think that if you are someone that's been wanting to do online parties, but you just have no system or no good system, I hope you'll pay attention tonight. And I hope that you will take on what James does. He's going to share all his templates with us tonight. So you're going to be, if you just sign up for an account, you'll be set. So James, I'm going to let you take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here with you all. I did put some QR codes on my backdrop. This side, sorry, there you go, so you can see it. If you want to scan those, you can follow along. The top one is for Post My Party, which is the first program that I'm going to be going over. And I did put a link to it as well in the chat so that you can see that. And then the second one, if we have time, which we should, is called Scent and these two work kind of side by side. They're not connected in any way, but they do work side by side so that you can take a look at that. As well. And I'll share the links as we go. So if I could jump in, I'm going to share my screen. And the first thing that we're going to look at is the Post My Party. Did the share request go through? There we go. All right, so here we go. So you should be able to see my screen now. If somebody can just pop on and let me know, yep, you got it. That'd be great.
Yeah, we can see it.
Perfect. So this is Post My Party, and this is the dashboard. The cool thing about this application is that it can be done on the phone or it can be done on the web through a browser. And they have tutorials and videos that will walk you through everything that I'm about to show you. Like literally, this is all of the features that they have. But the main thing that I'm going to go through tonight is literally just setting up a template and then posting it to a party. So when you're in your dashboard, there's all these different things down here on the left that you can do. But the first thing that you'll want to do is go into templates. And I'm going to share this template that we're going to be working with. So if you want to follow along, you can. So this template that I'm doing only has 7 posts in it. It's a Halloween edit teaser. So I'm going to show you how we can schedule those out. So when you receive a template, you'll actually just click on it. It'll open up in a new window and it'll say, whoever you got the template from has shared this template with you. Do you want to accept it? And you hit yes. And then it'll go into your template section. So the templates, the way that looks, all of your templates will be loaded into here. The one that we're going to be working with is this one, which is the Scentsy 2026 Halloween Edit Teaser. So when you open up the template, it'll look just like this. So you'll see all of the posts. They'll have a day next to them, a time next to them, all of the copy that goes with it, if there's any media. And then you can preview what it looks like. You can edit it. You can copy it to your library if it's something that you do frequently. And then you can also delete a post. So when you go in and you look at the individual templates, the first thing that you'll want to do is kind of just go in and take a look at the copy. Make sure that there's nothing in that template that is specific to the person who shared it with you, such as a link to their page or a link to their Facebook or worst case, a link to their PWS, right? Because you don't want to be posting a party and then all the sales go to that other consultant. That would be horrible. So that's what you want to look for in the copy. The second section here is your media. This is where you can upload your pictures, your videos, GIFs, however you want to refer to them as. And I believe there's a limit of 25 that you can post into here. Just be cautious as to how many you post because Facebook could limit the number of pictures that go through on a certain post. And then this right here says day of template. So this is going to be the first day of your party. And then what time you want to post this on your party. So if you're having like your welcome messages, your notifications turn on messages, how to invite friends messages, all those things, those are going to be right at the beginning of your party. And you want to schedule those probably every 30 or 45 minutes apart or however long it is, but you can literally just go in and adjust the time that you want to send it to. And then you can hit save changes or go back to template, or you can hit next. So nothing was done on this one, but we'll just hit next and it's going to pull up the next post. So now I have this one set for day 2 and then the time that I have set for here as well. And then again, all of the copy. And then you'll just go through that template and just quickly skim over everything, make sure that the template that was shared with you doesn't have anything that it shouldn't have. And if it does, just swap it out to make it look like you. Now, the cool thing is that Post My Party does allow what are called tags. So up here at the top, you'll see there's 2 different tags, one for host and one for link. So I'll explain what those do. In the very first post, you see here where it said link. So what you want to do is leave this as link with the brackets around it. When you go to actually schedule this party, it will then say, replace the word link with what? So then you can actually put the link to the Facebook group that you're posting, or put the link to your PWS party in there so that when it posts to the Facebook group, it's that person's actual party. There's a bunch of them that are in there. You can do name for your own name. You can do host for the host name. There's custom tags that you can do, like I think it's called like 1, 2, 3, 4. The tutorials explain it, but I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. So once you've got your template and you've got it to where you want it to be, so we're going to look at all these here and we're going to say, great, this template is ready. So now I'm going to go to a party. So I click on parties. And what I'm going to do here is click on new party. So the Post My Party has a bunch of different options. The first one I'm going to focus on is Facebook, because that's the one that we primarily use. And I'm going to come back to this virtual pop-up party in a minute. So Facebook, it allows you to post to a Facebook group, which is what I believe a lot of us are using to host our Facebook parties. We create a private group. We invite our friends, their friends to the group, and then we post in the group, and then it goes away. If you have a business page, Post My Party can also post to your business page. If you have a separate event that's maybe on your personal page, so maybe you do your Facebook parties as an event instead of a group, then you can post to an event. And you can also do Facebook Messenger chat. So if you want to do a Facebook Messenger party, you can do that here as well. So for this, we're going to go ahead and click on group, and then we'll hit next step. So now it wants to know what group you want to actually post this to. So the tutorial is here. You can watch that video. It's about 3 minutes. It'll explain it, and I'll show you in about 30 seconds how we do it. So we're going to actually just go over here to groups. Your groups. I created one called Halloween Teaser. So right here at the top, this URL, when you're on your main group after you've created it, you're just going to copy that URL, then go back into Post My Party, and you're going to hit Add New Group. It's going to say type a group name. This is what Post My Party is going to call your group. This isn't what Facebook calls your group. So you can call this whatever you want to. So we're just going to call this the Halloween teaser. And then you're going to paste that link in here and then hit Save Group. So now that pops up here. So now Post My Party knows that when you make your posts, they're going to go into this group with this URL. And then we hit Next. Before we hit Next, download this extension. This extension will save you so much time. It's a very easy extension to use, and it's what I use, and it's going to save you so much time, and you're going to love it. So then we hit Next Step. This is when your party is going to start. So we're going to say, okay, I want my party to start on August 28th, and I'm in the Eastern time zone. So then you hit Next. Because remember, in our template, we put day one and the time. So it needs to know what time zone you're in, right? So it's going to post it at the correct time for your time zone. So now here, we're going to say, okay, I'm going to choose my template. The template that we're using for this is the Scentsy 2026 Halloween Edit Teaser. And then I hit Next. So now remember the tags where it said it's going to ask what you want to put in there. So now it's going to say replace the word link with, and I'm going to put my link in here. So this would be lightning.scentsy.us. We're just going to pretend. I'm not going to spell it all out, whatever. And then hit Next Step. So now here you can preview your posts if you want to. We just did that, so we know they look great. And then we're going to hit Confirm and Schedule. And your party's been scheduled. You're saying, okay, great, but where did it go? That's where the plugin comes in, the extension. So right up here at the top, you'll see we have extensions. You click on this little P for the Post My Party. And then you're going to select the party, which is right here, the Halloween teaser. And now watch the magic happen. I click Schedule. And now I go grab a coffee. I go away, and Post My Party is going in to the Halloween teaser party group that I created. It's automatically opening up the post. It's putting in the copy. It's putting in the imagery. It's scheduling the day. It's scheduling the time. And then it's hitting schedule for the scheduling of the post. And it's going to do that 7 times. So while you're out doing your laundry, folding clothes, doing whatever, this is automatically scheduling your party. My main party that I do for a week has 117 posts in it. That's a long time. Cool thing is, it's running. I can go do whatever I want to. I can go run errands. And so that Facebook doesn't kick you out, Post My Party actually has it built in that every 25 posts when you're scheduling, it automatically takes a 15-minute break. And it says, we're taking a break. Come back in 15 minutes. Or you can hit push and it'll go right through. But that allows you, if you want to go back to your computer and actually look and see what's going on Facebook, you can. You can jump back into the browser during that time period while it's doing that. And you can go back and take a look at it and see what's going on. And it's literally that simple. I just created a Facebook party off of a template.
You know what I like about this? I like that one. Okay, so we know we can schedule posts in a Facebook party, but you would be doing that for every single party that you're doing. So this is, you create a party one time, you save it in Post My Party, and you use that template over and over again for every host. You just change the link to be that host's party link.
Yep.
And the host name, was that the other one? Was the name, if it ever mentions the host name?
Yeah, host name. Yeah, host name and their party website. Those are the only 2 things that I change in my main party. And yeah, it goes in and it schedules it all for you. So, and the cool thing is that my template that I have my monthly edit in there. So once I know what the monthly edit is going to be, I have 2 templates. So I have one for current month, and then I have one for the next month. And then I alternate back to the other one so that I can do the monthly edit for next month's parties sometime. Like I already have my September party done with the monthly edit stuff.
Wow.
because we already know it's going to be coming because we get that at the first of the month prior. So I already know in September what my section is going to be when it talks about the monthly edit, what the warmer of the month is going to be, what the scent of the month is going to be. And I have all month to do that. I didn't have to do it before the 17th, but I just did because I'm going to be on vacation in 2 weeks and I don't want to have to deal with it at the end of the month.
Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah,
I've got two questions. One, I remember last week you said there's a Facebook group where consultants have posted templates. Can you tell us that? And then also tell us about the fee. There is a monthly fee, and
there is a monthly fee. It is $14.95. And it pays for itself in the amount of time that you'll have. One party is going to pay you enough in this commission for the whole year, pretty much of what you would spend on it. I mean, be realistic. It for the amount of time that it's going to save you, it's extremely worth it. And if you have other teammates or anything like that that you want to share this with, they also do have an affiliate program, which is the link that I shared. So you do get 30% of whatever the payment is for them back. So it $14.95, 30% comes out to like $4.29 or something like that. That you get back. So if you have a team that you want to share this with, then you can do that as well and just share your referral with that. So that's it. This Facebook party has all of the posts set up, and it is where am I going? Halloween teaser. Why can't I find it? Oh, because I'm not in the main discussion. That's why. Events, media, files, and discussion. Yeah. So this is done. This has all of the posts done. Everything is scheduled. It's ready to go. I'll show you now the second part of this, which will just go right back in. So now it's going to bring me right back to my parties. I'm going to create a new party. So for those of you who are on the call and you're like, well, this is great, but I don't use Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Facebook is horrible. I'm not going to use it. Or you have friends who don't use Facebook. They're not on Facebook. We don't want to use Facebook. It's horrible, but I want to do a party, right? Or you offer somebody to do a party and they're like, oh yeah, I don't use Facebook, but I have lots of friends, maybe on Instagram or Blue Sky or whatever it is, and they want to invite their friends. It's got you covered. So you're going to do this option here, which is a virtual pop-up. So it works very similar to Facebook. You'll create your name for your party, and then you want your party to start on what date, what time. And then right here again, we're going to choose our template, which is going to be the Halloween edit. It's going to ask me to replace my link, and then I'm going to hit confirm and schedule. So now my party is done, it's built, and I'm going to go to the customization page. So I open up here. So now I can put a cover image here. I can change the name. I can put a description. My party starts on this date. I can put my host in here. And then the RSVP form. Now, when they get the link, they're going to be brought to a page. The page is going to ask them for their first name, last name, email address. Those are required. You can make the phone number optional. So if they want to put their phone number in, they can, or you can make it a requirement to put their phone number in. And then this becomes the link. We'll hit save changes here. So now when they go and they open up the link that I just shared from the bottom, this is what it will look like. So it's going to say the party's ready for you. It would have nice pictures, all that stuff. And then I hit enter party. And then there's all the posts, or at least the first post, because it's ready to go. But the other ones are scheduled. So they're right here already, ready to go. So Post My Party actually hosts the party for you. So this is off Facebook completely. So people can come in, you can see anybody who's joined, and it's very, very similar to Facebook. You can like it, you can comment on it, you can ask questions on it, you can share pictures in the comments. and then
So
hit
would they
send.
go back to that link every day, or will they get an email that says there's been a new post or?
No, there's no, unless they download the Post My Party app, there's
Yeah.
no notifications. So
Okay.
they would have to go back to it every day. But it's an option, right? That's the one reason I don't like this is because, right, everything has its pros and cons. One reason I don't like this is there's no push notifications. There's nothing saying, hey, you got a new post, and it's off of Facebook, which most of the time people are on Facebook, which is why we use Facebook for the parties. But the pros to this is that it automatically captures their phone number and their email address. So now you can put them in your back office as a contact and just include them in your email distributions, right? And your newsletters. So you get a ton of customer information without them, even being part of it. And you can customize that as well. So I'll show you what I did for my SFR Insider
While
sale
you're
was
doing that,
hosted
do you think you could just post everything all at once and then send the link out? That way people could look through and maybe make it fewer than your 100 and I forgot how many you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
17. But maybe it's like 12 posts and everything is just there so they can comment in the links and it's just a very small little bit of information. I mean, if you're already you're already paying for this, if you have somebody who didn't want to use Facebook, it could still be an option.
Yeah. So in your templates, that's all you would have to do is change your time
Mm-hmm.
and day to be day one for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And then you can adjust the post time um, like to be changed by like 30 minutes. So like say I don't want to do it at 9:30, I can just hit that for all posts adjust and then it'll adjust it all out. So you can change them all at once too. Or you can select all here and then delete them all if you don't want them all. So there's a lot of different options you can do for editing. And if you want to just go in and change them all to day one, you just go in and change them all to day one. And then
Okay.
we'll all post on day one and then invite people on day two. So everything's there.
Okay.
Or later on day one.
And in the comments, Mary Sarah said, I would send reminders from Project Broadcast it if it's more than one day, like, hey, come back and check. I'm thinking, and then somebody else said, I'm thinking of using this pop up like a quick 30 or 60-minute party and have them post one after the other a lot faster. You could
Post
also
My
send an
Party
email from
also
Post
has
My
an
Party.
email.
Okay.
Also has an email that you can send out
Yeah, they
and
do right here.
as a reminder to your what I did for my RSVPs because I've been playing with it all week. And I've just been sending out messages from Project Broadcast and emails as reminders. Hey, don't forget it's starting at 7:30 tonight. And I just scheduled it all out so I didn't have to remember it because I just wasn't going to remember.
Okay. Thank you.
And then
Sorry, James, you
like
were
this one
talking
here is
about
a
the
1 hour
SFR.
party that's automatically loaded. So literally this came from that Facebook group. The template was automatically shared and it's like every 5 minutes there's a post that's going through. So, I mean, a lot of these things are already done and they're already out there. That Facebook group is a wealth of knowledge. And the cool thing is that there's a lot of people now getting back into Post My Party because it's gotten so much better than it had been in the past. And a lot of people are sharing because that's all you have to do is let's say you create an amazing party for something like let's say the Halloween edit or something or you did something great with the holiday scents, right? When you create the template, which if you want to create a template, it's as easy as creating a template. You just put in the name and hit create your first post. You put in what you want here, put an image, schedule the time and go. Like that, you're creating your own template from scratch. But when you go back to the main page and you're in the template, if you want to share it with people, you just have to check this box right here that says enable to share this with a link. So let me go into this template because this one is not saved. Right. So if I just click this, I have to click update. Poof. Now I got a link. I copy this. I paste it into Facebook and say, here's a cool template that I created for whatever. And now you just shared that template with everybody. It's really, really like super user friendly. There's so much more in Post My Party. Mary Sarah, I know you've been exploring and having so much fun with this, but I really just wanted to get the nuts and bolts out of how to create a party to get you all started. And you could do a business card, you can create landing pages for things. There's tons and tons and tons of free content. But this is why the Facebook group was created, because there's not a lot specific to Scentsy. But I mean, you could literally just do like a special cleaning one or a Merry Christmas party or whatever it is you wanted to do. But keep in mind that this only works for Facebook groups, Facebook pages, Facebook events, and Facebook chats. So that's where the second program comes in, which is ScentShare. So ScentShare is a scheduler that you can use for all of your social media. So if you're on Blue Sky, you can schedule to TikTok, you can schedule to Pinterest, you can schedule to YouTube, LinkedIn, Threads, Instagram, Facebook. You can schedule to all of these different platforms with one piece of content. So for that one, it's a little bit different in the essence of you'll have your content library, you have your scheduler. So if you had something that you just wanted to share across all of your platforms really quick, you can just come in here, drop the media, put a message, check the boxes of where you want to send it to, and then hit save and schedule it out. So to show you how easy this one is, I'll actually do the same thing. So I'm going to click right here on this. We're going to click a new folder. We're going to call this Halloween. Hit create. So now I have a new folder called Halloween. I'm going to come over here, and it's hidden, but it's under there, I promise. These little 3 lines right here. I'm going to hit upload media. And it's going to open up my window, of which I already have it chosen right here, which is Halloween teaser. So I just choose the media that I want to upload and hit open. So now it's uploading the same images that were in the previous posts as before. So now they're all right there. And then I come over here and I hit, I hit edit. I put in my copy. So whatever it is I want to say on these messages, I hit update, and it goes through and it goes through and it goes through. You just do that on each of one of these. You put your copy in. And then once that's done, you hit schedule, select all, and then schedule batch, which is right here, which means now I want to schedule all of these posts. And I choose the day I want to start the scheduling. I choose the time I want them to go, and I want this to be every day. So I change that to every one day at 9:35 p.m. and I hit apply interval. So now this one's going to go tonight at 9:35. This one's going to go tomorrow at 9:35, Thursday at 9:35, Friday at 9:35, and so on. And then I want it to go to my personal Facebook page. I want it to go to my business, which is Lightning at Home. And I wanted to go to my Instagram, Lightning at Home. And you know what? Why not? Let's just throw it to TikTok as well. And if you do it to TikTok, you have one additional thing to change, which is visibility. And you have to make it to either everyone, friends, or only you. And that's it. You hit schedule batch and poof, it goes out and it schedules it. I'm not actually going to do it because then you have to go back and delete each one individually. So this picks up where Post My Party leaves off, or vice versa, right? So Post My Party allows you to post into Facebook groups, Facebook events, and messenger chats, right? This does not. And this allows you to post on your business pages, your personal pages, and multiple different social media platforms at the same time with the same content.
I had no idea ScentShare could do that. I used to use that for posting parties at one point, and I had no idea you could do all those different platforms. That is another great little bit of information that you're sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I know that there are a lot of content creators out there, like captivating content and sniff happens and things like that. So when you get their templates, a lot of times it has a ScentShare link in there. So that's all you have to do is just load the file. Like this one came from one of theirs. So it's literally just The Nightmare Before Christmas, and it has all the stuff here. That's all you have to do is just copy it over. The Shark Attack was one. Same thing. I literally just clicked on the link and it loaded into my file. And now it's there for me to use forever. Whenever I want to go in and post it, I can. And I'll put the link for ScentShare in there in the chat as well. And ScentShare also does have the same thing, a referral program. So if you have teammates or something that you wanted to share this with as well, you can get that.
Can you put yours in the chat right now? And I don't know if you saw this, but somebody said that they had seen another training on Post My Party and yours was way better, and they're like sold on it now. So
Oh, that's awesome.
several
It's so
people
glad to
said
hear.
like, wow, this is so much easier, so much better. Yeah. So how much is ScentShare? And yeah, you'll have to have a paid version if you want to schedule the posts, somebody said. And then a question is, what if you have all your posts scheduled and then you need to change the start date? Do you have to delete and start over with a new date, or can you just change the start date?
You can just unschedule it. Are we talking about Post My Party or ScentShare?
I think ScentShare.
So in ScentShare, you would have to go in and unschedule and then reschedule.
Okay.
And for ScentShare, it is a yearly subscription is $100, and I think the monthly is $9.95 because I
Okay.
think you get like 2 months free. It might be $10.95.
It's 10 for the
There you go.
monthly, or you could do the free version, or you can pay for 100. The free version you can't schedule out, but you do get all the ability to use the keyboard and be able to like upload your stuff and stuff like that. So you can still do that if you're one that can do the manual keyboard schedule thing, blah blah blah, or you use another program to schedule, you can do that as well.
And I was wrong about the okay, so you said ScentShare you would unschedule it and reschedule it. Is it the same for Post My Party?
No, Post My Party is a lot easier. So let's say I have, so we'll do this one here. So let's say I have this one here, which is the party that I'm in. So what you can do is because it is, it's like already scheduled. So you would so if you haven't scheduled it yet, right, you just created it, but you haven't gone up to the Chrome extension and actually put it into the Facebook group, then you can still make adjustments on it. So that's all you would have to do is take out the posts by deleting them and then going back in and putting the posts in again with the same template that you just used, but with a different start date.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? It's already 8:35, 9:35 James time.
Yeah. But I am happy to answer any questions. If you want to shoot me a message one off, you can. I'm on Facebook in my first and last name. And my handle up at the top here as well. You can find my business pages or link to me that way. But I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has any real quick.
And Jacqueline, do you have any questions if you're still listening? This has been really great, very eye-opening. You did a very, very good job of just introducing the main how-to. I think that was everything that we need in order to, take a template and then start using it.
Yeah, my number one goal whenever I teach anybody something is how fast can I recoup what I paid to get this, right? So you now have the tools that you need to go out there and use the templates, whatever it is that you need to get out there, get a party going super quick, get the party to pay for it. And it's not that expensive for the amount of time that you'll be saving.
Rebecca has a question.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So when you're posting to a Facebook group, your people should be able to go and set the notifications in that group.
Yes.
So they can get notified.
Yeah, Facebook group you can. It's just in the Post My Party hosted one, what they call a virtual pop-up. There's no way for them to get notifications unless they download the Post My Party app.
Okay.
And then they can enable notifications there. But yeah, Facebook is same thing. Nothing changes with that. It's still just as if you were going in and making those posts. One thing that I did do as well is I created a OneNote like a OneNote file that went along with my party so that I knew I had to set up reminders on my phone because I play games in my parties and I don't want to forget that I made this post and it went live at 1:13 or whatever, and now people are playing wax wax warmer, and I forget to go in and put warmer, and it's like 3 hours later and they're like, is he ever going to say warmer? Like one of those things. You got to make sure you have a reminder set to go in and do that. Otherwise, I mean, you're not there actually posting it in real time. It's just going to go.
This was so great. I think everybody's just saying thank you. Very informative. Great tutorial. So thank you so much for your time. Jack, did you want to close this or you want me to do it?
I'm going to let you because I missed the last like 10 or 15 minutes, but I don't know if I put it in the chat, but I'm sure you mentioned it, but this is also all a tax write-off. You may have mentioned it, but if you're having to pay $15 a month, you're going to get that back in tax deductions too. So, but James, I'm going to go back and listen to the whole thing again because I definitely need a little more help with mine. But from what I listened to, this was very thorough. So I really, really appreciate you stepping up and saving the day tonight. And then anything you want to add, Amy?
No, just appreciate it. And you definitely, Jacqueline, should go back and watch the tutorial.
I will.
So this is being recorded. If you want to share with team members, we will have it up tonight.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You can rewatch it tomorrow. You can share it with team members, all those things. And come back next week, and hopefully Emily's life will have settled down a little bit, and we're gonna have some TikTok tips from her. We're doing a lot of tech stuff lately, but
we are.
We
That's
need
the
to
future.
learn these things. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much, James.
Yep, James,
Thank you so much.
you're the best.
Anybody needs any help, I'm here to help. Just shoot me a message.
Awesome. Thank you, James. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next Monday.
Right. Bye, guys.